Are your boys Chelsea ready for that title challenge? Conte, your dirty tricks, they backfired on my boy Lookman is coming for that Giddoy title. Musiala, homeboy is cooking. Homeboy is cooking. And yes, we have to have a very scary Antoine discussion. What up, guys? Welcome to the week review. Welcome to the week review, man. Remember, sorry for I couldn't do this Sunday hangouts. Feeling super ill, insomnia attacks, burnouts, crazy illness, man. So again, sorry about that. We'll definitely get back for another Sunday. But look, man, health comes first. Health is wealth, man. So I needed that rest up, man. But remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe. Thank you for the support, and please help the channel out by liking the video. Become a member. Join us, guys. Become a member. Get that extra content, cracking skinski, bro. Those 7 videos are coming up very damn freaking soon. Remember, members hang up every freaking Monday night. So I've got my Dwinky. It's not alcohol, guys. Relax. It's not alcohol. It is not alcohol, bro. And I have my olives, bro. I've got my olives up in that piece, man. So, and remember, guys, timestamps below. So remember, so if you want to go over to specific sections because you're an EPL merchant, a Liga merchant, or Serie A merchant, there are timestamps in the timeline, so you can just skip to whatever the timestamps are. But if not, you can watch the whole thing. But the timestamps will be there for people who want that. So let's start off with your boy, man. I was at 150 EPL. So shout out to your boy Pepinski, man. Guys, here's the thing. If this is the Lep downfall, I'm all here for it. See, the notion was Nottingham Forest, W. Palace, a team they normally win, W. And when you look at their record against Palace, even away, difficult side that give them issues, but they normally still was also there. The fact that not only did they drop points, they were actually losing the game. There is a serious issue with this team. Now, as much as City look completely void of ideas, problematic, can't create chances, defensively they're inept, they're not out of it. We have to give them enough credit because they have too much credit in the bank for us to fully 100% to ignore them. So, as bad as it looks, if you were a betting man, you were like, the way City are playing, how far behind they are, and Pep in his villainous Victor Zaz arc, a better man saying, no, screw this guy. This guy's going to do nothing. But I'm sorry. And I've said this many times. If Pep wins this title from where he is and how bad City have been, this would be greater than 100 points. It'd be greater than 98 points. This would be greater than the treble. This would singularly be his greatest ever managerial achievement if he wins the title from this position. And if that happens, the EPL is having a wing built of it in freaking Siberia, bro. Not so good. Lil, bro. They had to get the W. They had to get the W because you have to keep up the momentum. Arsenal fans hate when I say this, but because this game reminded me of what I've been saying for so many times. The Saka's amazing. Odegaard is superb. The midfield is functional and does well. Defense, superb. Raya, great keeper. Defense, superb. You can't win a title with Havertz and Jesus as your strikers. When Leicester won the title, can't say Mahrez was a striker, Vardy. City won the titles, it was Aguero, then went to Haaland. When Arsenal won the title, who was it? It was Thierry Henry. When Chelsea won the titles, it was Drogba, then it was Diego Costa. When Liverpool won the titles, they had Firmino. All those guys, whether it's a Firmino, whether it's a Drogba, whether it's an Henry, whether it's a Vardy, they're all way better than Havertz and Jesus combined. So as long as Havertz and Jesus are there, Arsenal will compete based on how good Odegaard is. based on how good soccer is, based on how good the defense is, and based on how good they are at set pieces. But in terms of stepping over the line, going over the line, you do need that consistent specialist finisher striker. Because I'll tell you this right now, if Arsenal had a Gyökeres, or they had a quality striker in there, or throwing even a Vlahovic, just a true specialist striker in there, they win the league. Havertz is not a striker. We still don't know what Havertz's best position is. Gabriel Jesus opened his mouth and said, I'm not a striker, I'm not a goal scorer. So what are we doing here? So Arsenal, until you get your Henry, your Anelka, your Ian Wright, your Van Persie, they will come close, they won't win this title. These are just the facts of life. And it comes to your boys, man. Let me have half of an olive, man. Don't sleep on your boys. Guys, here's the thing. Humble. Humbling. I'm humble. Actually, my new name is how humble. I'm the most humble guy you ever met in the world. What's up? Merry Christmas, happy. Wait, Santa is coming to town. Remember, guys, Santa's actually black, but Santa ain't an old white guy from a chimney. Kids, Santa is not a white man with a freaking beard. Your parents worked hard to give you that present, especially black kids as well. My black kids, my brown kids, and my yellow kids. Your parents gave you those presents, not an old white man in a beard through a chimney, which is actually pretty creepy as well. But it is what it is. That's a separate topic. You really believe a overweight white man with a beard, with this hat and a bright red suit comes down a chimney and puts presents down for you? First of all, call the damn authorities, bro, because that's breaking and entering, and that is bordering on diddlering stuff and Kelly stuff. So, how you, as a parent, specifically as a black parent, a brown parent, or a yellow parent, you promoting that crap? An old, overweight white man with a beard and a bright red hat is the guy who gave you those presents? That's sick. That is sick. Chelsea. I take one game at a time. I take one game at a time. I told you, I'm super humble here. So I'm not here to say Chelsea winning the title, but we are in a title race. And I do believe that for Maresca, it is very important that you make these guys aware that we are in a title race and we are capable of saying what's up in a title. But what is very clear, and I think this is very key, Maresca has to let these guys know that take each game as it comes. But here's my key thing here. Maresca may say that, no, we're not in a title race, it's too early for us. These players, I can promise you, they want to win this title. These players are not playing as if, okay, man, we are overachieving, we are ahead, let's just get game as it comes. These players are seeing that table. They know how good they are, and they're like, oh no, we're here to win the title. So, because these players, they know how good they are. Palmer knows how good he is. And he's like, oh, guys, we can do this. Let's just keep winning games. If we keep on winning games, Liverpool are going to drop points. They're going to drop points. We can say what's up. So, you know what? From Maresca, I've changed my mind to Maresca. Tell them that easy does it. It's fine. Although behind of them, it's fine. I believe that put Maresca to one side. These players are playing for the title. These players are not playing for top four. No. I told you, Jermaine is a black man with swag. Okay, so Jermaine, as a black man, Jermaine is like, bro, we're not playing for a freaking top four. Bro, did you see that freaking Panenka? That Panenka shows you we're here for the title. We're here for the glory. We're here for anything. What was that? We're coming for the gold. We're coming for the damn gold. That's what we're coming for. We're coming for the damn gold. And 100%, these players 1,000% believe that they can say what's up. So let's look at the table. That looks good. Because remember the days of page 2 FC. It's no longer page 2 FC. No, that looks generally good, man. Because now remember, Liverpool have a game in hand. That's the Everton game. but they do need to win that. Now, if they draw that, Chelsea are well within their sights. You look at this right now, and you see that City seem to be out of it. All it takes is for a run again. Remember, City now play United on Sunday, Manchester derby. It is still in Liverpool's hands. 1,000%. Liverpool are still dictating things, and they know that, okay, cool, it's fine, but we still have that game in hand. Now, if we lose or draw that game in hand, Chelsea are chasing us down. If we win that game in hand, oh my gosh, it's good old settings. And I'll be real with you. Liverpool are most scared of City. I believe. I think Liverpool, they're respected of Chelsea, but like, these are new kids on the block. They're like, bro, Arsenal, they've been to this dance several times, but they've walked away from the dance by themselves. They've gone home by themselves, not with any cutie pie. So Liverpool are like, bro, we respect what Chelsea and Arsenal are doing, but I think Liverpool, like, we are more worried about Man City. Now, I'm just saying for Liverpool, like, just fine. I get it. Chelsea have suffered. Watch out for this Chelsea team, and don't even rule out Arsenal. Don't even rule out Arsenal, because Arsenal can even say something. Just as for Arsenal, I just still feel until they get a striker, they're always going to come close. For Chelsea, if Chelsea sorts out their defense and we send Grover to Siberia for life, we're not winning the African title, man. And again, guys, as crazy as this looks, as crazy as this table looks, don't sleep on your boys, City. So, moving on, man. Bundesliga. Shout out to your boy Musiala, bro. He's balling. He's balling out. So, last week, Dortmund were up 1-0, caught up with the equalizer. Then, this week against Heidenheim, 1-1, comes off the bench, gets a G, and gets another G in injury time. I have been a fan of him for a long time. I've been a huge fan of Musiala for a very long time. And when you look at, it just shows you guys, this next generation are the best ballers. So Musiala, Wirtz, Lamine Yamal, Bellingham, these are currently the best players right now. And what is so crazy is that those guys like 17 to like 21, 22, they are better than the 25 and up guys. You know, so, and I think from Musiala, I feel that, look, he has to sort out the contract. I feel stay at Bayern. Bayern is a perfect club for you. Proper club, knows how to protect his players, stay at that club. And for Musiala, I feel that if he just refines certain aspects of his game, he's a world-class player. I do feel that there is a Ballon d'Or here in this dude. 100%. I feel that if Musiala just cleans up certain parts of his game, improves certain parts of his game, there is a Ballon d'Or here in this kid, because, bro, this kid is amazing. Are we going to forget that at that World Cup, I believe that even in the group stages, because he didn't play the knockouts, in the group stages, I think for the whole World Cup, he had the most completed dribbles of any player now in the World Cup, playing only 3 games. So, like, I think as of right now, he's probably the best dribbler in the world in terms of successful dribble. But even with his dribbling, if he just cleans out certain things of his game, knowing when to dribble, when not to dribble, Musiala could be a very dangerous player. And I just feel that if you're Bayern Munich, do everything in your power to keep this dude. This is a gem. You don't sell this guy for anything. Like, this is a genuinely magical player because of how young he is, how much he can give for the next 6, 7, 8 years. You sell him under no circumstance. Now, look, here's the thing. So, guys, keep in mind that Bayern are out of the DFB Pokal. They lost to Leverkusen. Shout out to your boy Neuer for getting his first ever red card. I don't think Bayern can win the UCL. So for Kane, this is still the only chance of you winning a trophy. Now they're 6 points ahead of your boys. They're 6 points ahead of your boys, Eintracht Frankfurt. So you would say that, so 6 points ahead of Frankfurt, 7 points ahead of Leverkusen, and they are yet to lose a game. They're still the only team in the Bundesliga that are unbeaten. So you would say from this position, they should be able to say what's up. But why do I have the sinking feeling that something sick is going to happen? Like, put it this way. If at the end of it, if Bayern somehow don't win this league, and it's either if Bayern don't win the league, and let's just say Frankfurt win the league. Shout out to Okocho's old team. Well, we don't count. So if Okocho's old team, Eintracht Frankfurt win this league ahead of Bayern Munich, then I feel Kane is actually fully cursed. We already believe he's cursed, and now it's like, no, don't even go anywhere. Don't put your child near him. Like, don't take your baby to go and see Kane. Because if somehow Bayern conspired to go trophyless for back-to-back seasons, when I can't remember the last time they went trophyless for back-to-back seasons, then I'll consider selling Kane and getting back Choupo-Moting, bro. Because, like, no, bro, this guy may actually have an actual hex on this whole club. Do I believe Bayern will win the league? I'll be real with you. I don't, guys. Because I so believe in this Kane hex, I generally don't know. I think they should, but I generally don't know. So for me, maybe, but I don't know. But let's just hope it does, because if it doesn't, Kane might actually self-harm. And so where we are right now. So shout out to your boys in the Serie A. Conte, you're not slick. So check out what Conte did. Shout out to your boy Abris Fedman. So what Conte did. So they had a Coppa Italia game against Bozo FC, aka Lazio. And Conte rested players. So he didn't field his strongest team against Bozo FC, aka Lazio. And they lost to Bozo FC. So Conte thought, okay, fine. Because Conte was like, we're not in Europe, and now we're no longer in Coppa Italia. If I can just focus on one competition, it gives us the best chance to win. When was the last time that Conte won a league title? With Chelsea. And what was that season? Chelsea were not in any European competition. So all they had was like, that's one game a week. And that really helped them in what was an amazing league title. Thank you for that, Conte. So everyone was back. Fielded his strong team against Bozo FC, aka Lazio, in the Serie A. Shots by Isaacson, they lost 1-0. I believe that's the second loss of the season. So it's backfired. Conte, I get what you were trying to do, but you doing that, you're not slick, bro. You're not slick, bro. Like, do I respect it? If you know that you don't have the squad to compete on numerous fronts, should you forego a certain competition? Even though you want to give yourself the best chance to win, because let's be real. What's better? Trophyless, or you win at least a trophy? So you win, let's say you don't win Serie A, but you win the Coppa Italia. That's better than you neither win the Coppa Italia and you neither win the Serie A. So, but I can understand, but I also understand the other side of like, bro, I don't think this squad can compete in two competitions. And from past experience in my dub with Chelsea, I do believe that if we focus on just one competition, we don't have to worry about a European game or a Coppa Italia game, so my guys are fully freshed, we have the best chance to say what's up. So I get it. But for Conte, if you don't win Serie A, then guys will say that, what if we stayed in Coppa Italia? We could have had a chance of winning a Coppa Italia and actually winning a damn trophy. So it depends on how you want to view it. Guys, the Serie A is crazy. The Serie A is so crazy. So what is the one thing that pops off from you there, from this image? I'll tell you, Juve are unbeaten. And I believe Juve are the only unbeaten team. But look at all those draws. Yeah, unbeaten, 9 freaking draws. So you have Atalanta on 34 points, Napoli on 32, Inter and Fiorentina on 31. Remember, shout out to boy Eduardo Bove, who collapsed. I think he's doing a lot better now. So that was why that game was postponed. Inter Fiorentina on 31 points, Bozo FC. So what? Inter, Fiorentina, and Bozo FC are all on 31 points, but Inter Fiorentina have a game in hand. They have Juve on 27 points. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I think, yeah, it's 7 points separates Atalanta and Juventus. So there are 7 points separates first and sixth. That's insane. That is insane. But guys, and I said this before on the Hangout, man, Atalanta have only won like one major trophy, which was the Europa League. Shout out to Ademola Lookman, 3-piece, best hat-trick ever. Atalanta have a good chance of winning this league because I feel the strongest squad and team is Inter Milan. And if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Inter Milan to win this league. Napoli are there, but I just believe Inter just have the stronger squad. Juve, I just think that they're going to get too many draws. They're going to be hard to beat, but it's hard for them to really score goals. But if Atalanta do this, first off, freaking Gasperini. Guys, nobody is actually talking about what this guy is being able to achieve. First of all, what him giving Leverkusen their very first L in a Europa League and giving Atalanta the very first European trophy. But if he leads Atalanta to this league title, that is a huge dub. A huge dub for a manager who is really, really old and has been in this game for a long time. And guys, man, look, man, because here's the thing. The Osimhen Napoli league win was huge. That was massive. But Napoli did win the league 2 times. But it was a long time since they won it. That was huge. If Lookman is the star man, again, shout out to Retegui, shout out to all of the other guys in their team because they do have a quality team. But if Lookman being the star man, he did score the winning goal against AC Milan. If he is the leading star that leads Atalanta to this Serie A title, it is a greater achievement than what Osimhen did with Napoli. Because Atalanta have never won this. They've never won the Serie A. They've only won one major trophy, like truly major trophy, which was the Europa League. So if Lookman does this, oh my gosh, that is a legacy defining. Yes, he needs to help Nigeria and help us qualify for the World Cup, but that would be huge. But looking at this table right now, because do you know what's so crazy about this Serie A title? Anybody can beat anybody. Even though I feel Inter are the strongest team, I think Napoli, Atalanta, Fiorentina, Bozo FC and Juve are capable of beating Inter. So because Inter are not invincible and they're not unbeatable, this is, for me, out of all of the leagues, this is easily the most open and the most unpredictable title race. That's what we're going to see, and it's very going to be very fascinating, man. And so where we're at right now. So, guys, let's do something. Let's go to Brazil. Let's go to Brazil, man. 250. So, Brazil. Shout out to Botafogo. Botafogo, obviously on Sunday, they clinched the Brasileiro Serie A, winning the Brazil League. 100% congrats to Botafogo. But not only that, people are like, okay, they won the league. Fine, cool. They also won the Copa Libertadores. So it was a 2-piece for them, winning the Copa Libertadores as well as the Brazilian Championship, obviously ahead of, I believe it was Palmeiras, who came second, I believe. And so was it Palmeiras? Hold on. Brazil League. I think it was, oopsies. Yes, ahead of Palmeiras. Oopsies. Ahead of your boys, Palmeiras, man. So, shouts to your boys, man. But people will say, okay, fine. Why is this a freaking story, man? Okay, they won ahead of those dudes and everything. So, what makes it so amazing? This is what makes it crazy. So, yes, they won that whole thing in Majig, but check this out. That was the first time ever they've won the Copa Libertadores. And the last time they won the Brazil League was in 1995, before all of us was born. I was not even born in 1995. So before all of us was born was the last time they won the Brazil League. So the fact that they won both the Copa Libertadores and the Serie A, and it was them the first time they won the Copa Libertadores, and they're not won the league since 1995. That is what you call an outstanding season. And if you know anything about Brazil League, really, my team was always Flamengo, and it was Flamengo because their red and black kit is super cool, and your boy Romario used to play for Flamengo. But when you think of the Brazil League, it really is Corinthians, Palmeiras, Santos, Flamengo. Those are really the names that you really know, specifically Santos, Palmeiras, and Corinthians. I think Corinthians even won a Club World Cup. So Botafogo aren't really a team that's known. And when you look at their history, they're not real serial winners. So this is truly a special, amazing season for them, and like it's truly historic. So shout out to those guys, man, for first time. I even almost forgot. So they won the Copa Libertadores for the very first time, and what was so fascinating about that game was they went down to 10 men early on in the game. So earlier on in the game, they went down to 10 men, and I think it was against Atletico Mineiro. Hold up. I think it was against Atletico Mineiro that they played. Yes, Atletico Mineiro. And Eduardo Vargas still plays those dudes. So yeah, they were down to 10 men in the second minute. So for 88 minutes plus, they had to play with 10 men. And a boy Vargas from Chile was playing for them. And they still managed to win the game 3-1. So winning your first Copa Libertadores with 10 men for 88 plus minutes, 3-1, for me, I think this is an outstanding season for Botafogo, man. So shout out to Botafogo. Well done, well played, man. And then hopefully, let's see what they can do in the Club World Cup and for future things, man. But shout out to those dudes, man. Now it gets real. Guys, here's the thing. Let me have an olive or two. Let me have 2 olives. I love narratives. So anybody who knows me that I'm a narrative merchant. Do you know Griezmann has never won a league title? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is true that Griezmann has never won a league title. So the years, remember when he left Atleti to go to Barca, Atleti went and won the title, but it's when he got back there. And when he went to Barca, they didn't win the league title for him when he went into Barca. So he's never won a league title. Griezmann's career is interesting. So no league title, but he did win the Europa. He bowled out in that Euro 2016, flopped in the final. And he was one of the best players for France in the World Cup dub in 2018, playing a very pivotal role. So he's got a pretty good record. I mean, if you just say World Cup, Europa League, I might. But you like a Liga, though. So shout out to Sevilla, crazy game. Playing against Sevilla, Griezmann scored 2 goals, but he scored the winning goal to make it 4-3 in deep injury time. But there is a narrative. I told you guys, I'm a narrative merchant, bro. If Griezmann leads Atleti to this league title, that is a huge addition to his legacy. Now, keep in mind that I've always felt before everything started, when Atleti bought Alvarez, I said, I think Atleti will win the league. And my reasoning was, I felt the Mbappe introduction would unbalance things. Real are not a league team. Carlos never defended his league title. Barca's squad is too weak, too young, and I have questions about what Lewandowski can do for the season. Now, Barca have surprised me, and they've been way better than they already have been, but we're now seeing a few creaks in their team. For Real Madrid, it's what I predicted of how Mbappe may unbalance the whole team, and Carlo Ancelotti is not a very good league manager in terms of defending his title. So all those calculations made me say, I think Atleti can, Conor Gallagher, Alvarez, what the team looks like, what Barca look like, what Madrid look like. I think, so that was just my call. Right or wrong, that was just my call. And as the season was going, I was like, yeah, this is looking like Barca, or really Barca, Real Madrid. But Real struggling, Barca struggling, dropping a few points here and there. Atleti have just crept into the picture. But if Griezmann, playing the way he's playing, leads Atleti to this league title, this could be one of his greatest ever achievements. 100%. Like, he already has a damn great career. But I do believe that if he leads them to this league title, we're going to have to revise that conversation. And we're going to have to revise the conversation of the best French player of this generation. And it is scary. Because you already know how I feel about Mbappe and everything. But if Griezmann, while Mbappe is at Real Madrid, if Griezmann with this Atleti team leads Atleti to this La Liga title, and you add the Europa League, and you add the World Cup, we're going to have at least a Charles Barkley dialogue. We're going to have to have a Charles Barkley dialogue where, okay, let's now reassess this whole notion of who is truly the best French player of this generation. So, because then if Griezmann does this, I want to have like a meal. I want to have a meal with Benzema, Griezmann, and Mbappe. So, look at this now. It's close. So look at that. Atleti, and don't support Atletico Bilbao though. So Bilbao 32 points, Atletico 35, Real 36, Barca 38. Remember, Real have that game in hand against Valencia. I'm not sure who Atletico's game in hand is though. But guys, so if Atletico win that game in hand, they go level on points with Barca. I remember, so I think it's 21st of December 21st, Barca play Atletico. So, guys, I'm looking at it through. I mean, with all due respect to Atletico Bilbao, they can't last. Guys, I think we're looking at that as a three-horse race. And remember, we are very slowly approaching, like in 3 games time, halfway through the season. So I do believe that this could very well be a three-horse race. And that notion of Barca running away with things ain't going to happen, bro. It ain't going to happen. So again, you ask me who's going to win this league? I'm not going to change my notion. I'm still sticking with Atletico. But even though I'm sticking with Atletico, it can go either way. Yes, Barca have lost points when they shouldn't have, but this is still a very good Barca team who I believe have the best player in the world. I think Yamal is on 9 assists, and I still reaffirm that Yamal is the best player in the world. For Real Madrid, it's still Real Madrid. And it's still a team that has Bellingham, that has Valverde, that has Rudiger, that has Courtois, that has Vini, and whether Mbappe can figure out himself. So there are so many compelling arguments for Barca, Real, and Atletico that I think it would be great if this is a three-horse race. And I do believe that because I'm seeing a few creaks in Barca and Real, I do feel this is going to be a three-horse race, and I think it will be fascinating. Because I think the last time Atleti won the league, it was a three-horse race. But I think really the best three-horse race was the 13-14 season when Atletico Madrid made the UCL final. That was a three-horse race. Where I think Barca had that goal that was wrongfully ruled out. But yeah, that was like the last time we had a really quality three-horse race where there was 3 great teams. And I've always said this, insult Simeone only once. One of the best managerial achievements in recent memory was Simeone taking Atleti to that 2014 UCL final and winning the 13-14 season. He won the league during peak Barca and peak Real Madrid, during peak Messi and peak Cristiano. People are sleeping on just how amazing that Simeone achievement was, man. But look, I think with this, anything can happen, bro. Who would I put my money on? I don't know. But just from a football fan's point of view, keep it a three-horse race. But if Griezmann leads them to that dub, scary conversations, man. Like that vid, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, baby. Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.